Hello, how are you doing? I hope you are all feeling wonderful. Let's create a new game, which is snake game. In this game, we have a snake trying to chase a mouse by pressing up, down, left, right arrow, and the mouse is running away. And whenever I hit the edges, I'm game over, like this. Stick around. In a minute we are going to see how we can create this fun game. Welcome to Kidicode Ninja tutorial. This is Ellie and this is your place to learn to code and have fun. We're gonna start with the cat, except we're gonna delete it. Bye. And then giving your project a good name, snake game. Let's create the sprites we need. I'm gonna need a mouse. So from animals, you can easily pick the mouse or whatever else you would like to. Let's make it a bit smaller, like a little mouse. And then let's go to the paint and draw the second one. I'm gonna zoom in and choose the color blue or purple blue or whatever you like. It's gonna be the snake here. And then the outline 0, I don't want outline. Hold shift to draw a square, and then one square, not two, and then make sure to put it on the center. That's it. And name it snake. This is our snake and this is our mouse. Now let's also go to backdrop and also choose paint again, not this. So backdrop and choose paint. Choose the color, I choose the color green, and then I choose pattern colored, maybe green together with blue. Yeah, and just fill it, just draw a square and fill it like this. Okay, this is the background of our game. I'm gonna also name this start backdrop, and then I will duplicate it and create another one, which I'm calling it game over, and writing using the text game over. I'm writing with green so you won't see it, so I should change the color. Here we go. And the game, when you don't change the color you make a typo. So game over. Okay, so we're all set and ready to go to the coding. Let's start by programming our snake. That's also, let's go back to the empty backdrop so we're not distracted. Alright, going back to the code, and we are on the snake sprite. First thing, when flag clicked, I'm gonna write the code for movement of the snake. I would say forever, and then I want to write the code for 4 directions of movement, so that I want the movements to be written for whenever I click right, left, up and down arrow. So I say if, and then from the sensing, key up arrow pressed, then from the motion, point towards point in direction, and then I'm gonna change it. So I'm gonna copy this, duplicate 3 times so that I have 4 of this if conditions. So I say if key is up, do this, if key is down, do this, if right, do this, and if left, do something else. So if the key up arrow is pressed, I want to look up, so point to direction 0. If key arrow down pressed, look down, point to direction 180. If key right arrow pressed, just 90 like as it is. And if left arrow clicked, I want to look left, so point to direction in direction minus 90. And in all the condition, I want to move a few steps, like let's say 10 steps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable and name it speed, and then I'm going to set speed to 10. So here, instead of explicitly saying move 10 step, since I've already assigned defined variable speed and assigned 10 to it, I'm gonna say move speed steps. In this way, I can easily play with this number, and then this one will be changed. One more thing, from the motions, I would say go to 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So if I press flag, I press right, left, and it's super fast, and I can move this. Okay, let's make it a little bit slower so that it's easier to play. So the harder the speed, the faster the speed, the harder to play. You will see why in a minute. It doesn't really look like the snake right now, but let's see what I'm gonna do to make it look like snake. We're gonna use clone for this. So to make it look like it's a snake, not a square, I would say when I start clicked, go to control and create a clone of myself. Also do it forever. Create a clone of myself. At this point, I'm gonna get something like this, still not looking like a snake. But what I can do is I define a lifetime for my clone. So I define a variable, stop it, I name it clone lifetime. Okay, and then also I don't want to show any of this variables, so I just uncheck. And then here I would say, going back to control, when I start as a clone, wait for as long as the variable clone lifetime, and then delete the clone. So control, and then delete this clone. Also, let's set the clone lifetime to, let's say, half a second. So after half a second, the previous clones are deleted. So now it really looks like a snake. So what else is, the mouse should run away, otherwise it's boring. Okay, let's see how. So we click on the mouse and let's write the code for this one. When start clicked, I wanted to first go to a random position, initially just go somewhere, and then forever if control, if touching the snake, so in case the snake catches the mouse should go somewhere else. So I wanted to glide in 1 second to a random position. Let's test it and see what we did. So if I'm touching, the mouse should move to a random position. Yeah, it's running away and it's gliding to a random position. So I try to follow it again and catch it. It went really far away. Okay, but then how would the game stop? There should be some condition for game over as well, right? So let's write that. I want to say if my snake touched the edges, then I'm gonna finish the game and I'm game over. Let's write this one. So let's stop the game whenever the snake is touching the edges. So I would say again, when start clicked, let's take the if condition, if touching the edge, what I want to do is, you remember we already created a backdrop for game over, so let's go to the looks. So I'm switching backdrop to game over, and then I'm gonna set the speed to 0, so I don't want the snake to move anymore. Let's go here, set speed to 0, or maybe let's not do this. Let's instead stop all, stop everything here. Before stop all, let's go to a sound here, and then let's choose a sound. Let's say lose. Okay, let's add this one and then go back to the code. So we were here, play sound lose until done, and then stop all. So anything left? I don't think so. Let's try it. So I'm going here, and then I try to catch the mouse, and then let's say I lost. Nothing happened. Switch backdrop to game over. Oh, so we are missing forever. So it needs to constantly check this condition So let's try again. I'm gonna catch the mouse, and then I'm game over and the game is stopped. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to press like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you get notification when I upload a new video, and see you next time soon. Bye.